Hello, brilliant entrepreneur. It's day 3 of Tashmas, and this is episode number 135 of the Heart-Centered Business podcast. So we have a beautiful Tashmas episode for you today. As always, there's a special offer. Plus, I give you a really juicy insight into how you can move your business forward. And that juicy insight for today is why memberships are the hottest offer in the ladyposse in 2018, and why maybe you should consider bringing a membership into your platform and into your baseline income and into the way that you serve people in 2018. If that has pricked up your ears, then listen on, ladyposse. Here's the thing. I love my membership program. I have the Heart-Centered Business Academy, and I absolutely adore the women who are in there, the things I get to do for the academy, the things I get to do with the academy, the way the community has grown, and it has been a really fundamental part of my business for over 2 years now. And when I created the Heart-Centered Business Academy, I actually created it thanks to some advice from a very sausage, very pushy, very different marketer to the kind of marketer and business coach that I want to be. And when it was pitched to me, it was that you create a heap of content, but you only release it on a drip feed. And then you keep getting money month after month after month after month, but you don't have to do any more work. And this is the old model of memberships, which I don't actually think is particularly relevant these days. And I don't see a lot of memberships that actually follow that format anymore in the online business world. There are a few of them, but much more prevalent is the membership that includes a live support call each month or multiple live support calls each month. We have 3 every month in the Heart-Centered Business Academy. The live component and the Facebook support groups and all that kind of thing have really dialed up, particularly for women who run these membership programs. And I don't think it's any coincidence. I actually think memberships are super sexy, not just for you, but also for the people who join them. One of the big benefits of having a membership program is that predictability of income and having a baseline income that you know is going to come in every single month or every single week or every single 6 months without you having to go and do the extra hustle. So it depends on how you set up your membership model. Some people set it up for a yearly membership. That works as well. But it's that predictability of income that makes it really juicy and really awesome because, you know, I'm all about that baseline, that baseline, no hustle. I'll talk about that more in another one. I might even sing it in the next Tashmas that I talk about baseline versus hustle. But I do love the fact that if you have a great membership, if you're really loving to your members and if you're really connected in delivery, it has a really high re-engagement rate, re-enrollment rate. So people stay for a pretty long time. And so you have that really awesome predictability of income. And every time you do a relaunch and welcome in a bunch of new members, your baseline income grows. And often it's without any extra work. You just keep doing your live calls each month, whatever it is that you do as the live support component. It's a very, very juicy model. Now, I won't go into all the details of a membership, but I wanted to talk about the 4 biggest benefits and the 4 reasons why you should consider adding a membership to your product suite in 2018 if you don't have one already. Now, if you do have one already, maybe this episode will help you work out what you might need to add to your membership in order to help it really create the awesomeness that is available to you and your business. So number 1 with a membership, I think the biggest thing that it does is creates this high sense of connection with your clients. So as opposed to a course where you might have some high connection for a limited period of time, or they're in it and they jump in and they're doing some things and then they kind of die out, with a membership, particularly a highly connected one that has lots of live elements, With a membership, you have this recurring connection with your peeps. You get to know about what it is that they're doing. You get to know more about their challenges and their specific struggles. You get to know about them as a person, and you're able to support them even more deeply as that membership process goes on and as their membership length of time gets longer and longer. So there's a really gorgeous, deep sense of connection. Now, of course, you have to foster that connection in order for it to occur in a membership. It doesn't just happen automatically. So being available to your members, having those live elements, getting to know people and making that part of your mission, that's definitely part of my mission with my courses and my membership. Making your mission to get to know people and really paying attention to what they are doing is a very important part of fostering that connection. But when you do, seriously, it just lights me up so much. And for a lot of you, I know being connected to your clients is part of what lights you up as well. I hear from you guys all the time. You got sent down that track of passive income, just make a course, sell it as self-study, don't have the live support elements, make money in your sleep without having to do anything in the delivery. And then when you actually have that in reality, all you want to do is connect with the people who've purchased your course. All you want to do is find out if it's working for them or what challenges they might be having so you can further support them. There's no mistaking that for women in business, we value that connection so much. And it really helps us to stay motivated for the work that we're doing, to stay positive about our businesses. It helps with your self-confidence. There's actually a win-win in you having that openness to connectivity with your clients in courses and programs, and particularly in a membership. Number 2 is the sense of community. So not just you and the person who's doing your course, or is a member of your membership, but when you have an ongoing membership, people get to know each other over that extended period of time. So there have been joint ventures that have been sparked out of the academy. There have been some amazing share approaches, masterminds, people working with each other, swaps, people buying from each other. Like all of this stuff happens inside the Heart-Centered Business Academy. And that sense of community is super strong. It's actually the Heart-Centered Business Academy members who have been giving me the most heckling about coming on tour again in 2018. They want to meet me live. They want to see me live. There's no conference this year. The Heart-Centered Business Conference is in March next year. And so they're like, we need to get together. We need to get together. Tash, come and do a speaking gig. Tash, come and run a workshop. And I absolutely love that. Not just because they want to come and see me, but because they want to hang out with each other as much as possible as well. Number 3 is that your audience can grow with you. So your members of your membership, because you've got the membership model and you can create new content as you move forward, you might decide to release new modules or run a special focus month. And as you learn and grow, you can pass that on to your members. So they get to benefit from your ongoing development, from your ongoing growth, from your ongoing education as members of your membership. So every time I go to a conference, I do a debrief with my academy because there's always business lessons in what I do there. I also, on the live support call that comes after that event that I've been to, I do a little debrief and answer anyone's questions about the event as well. So they don't need to spend $1,500 going to that event. I spent the $1,500, and as members of my academy, they get to benefit from that learning as well. Now, of course, going to the event is always even better. I'm not saying don't go to events, but it is great if it's not available to them. The learning still is, because I am open to the fact that I learn new business strategy stuff. I'm never done with this. I'm a lifelong learner. I never claim to be completely sorted with my learning about business strategy. I'm hungry to learn this stuff so I can pass it on to them and share with them as well. And they really appreciate that. So whether you work in health or mindset or business stuff or marketing or whatever it might be, you are able to continue to support your clients in new ways as you learn and grow when you have a membership. If you do it as a standalone online course, then whenever you have that new level of learning, You have to go and re-record the whole course most of the time. And I've seen so many women in the heart-centered group re-recording their courses every time they run it because they're just learning so much as they go and they're having all of these new insights. I think a little bit of perfectionism as well. But we want to keep our members, our clients, up to date with the most latest information and with all of the latest insights. So, of course, we want to update everything. With a membership, you get to just add to the modules that you have available, or add with the extra live support calls and sharing things in those support calls, or add by doing Facebook Lives into the Facebook group that goes with that membership. There's so many great ways that your community can actually grow with you, and that growth isn't a sign that you have to throw everything out and start again. And then number 4, it's kind of related, is that by doing it as a membership model, you have permission to start imperfectly. You do not have to wait until you have all the information, you know all the things, you can solve all the problems. For most of you, you have 6 months worth of topics or 6 months worth of things that you want to impart and share with your community, 6 transformations that you want to help them achieve, or 6 new things you want to help them to implement. That's 6 months worth of your membership content. And then after a few months, you'll be able to respond to their demands and their requests and what they want to be learning, and you can create more from there. So I really do love a membership as a part of your business model and as a part of your product suite. And of course, it's Tashmas. It's day 3 of Tashmas. So we're also going to get a freebie for you that is going to help you with this. So if a membership is on your horizon, and maybe it just got added thanks to this podcast episode, then I would love to invite you to my webinar on memberships. I'm running a free webinar on the 9th of March, so it's just a few days away. If you're watching this after the webinar's been, then, or you're listening on the podcast and the 9th of March has been and gone, you can email support@tashcorbin.com and ask for the recording. But if you're listening to this before the 9th of March, get on over to tashcorbin.com/memberships, sign on up and come and join us for the memberships training. It's going to be a really juicy 1-hour webinar. As you know, you've probably seen by my other webinars before, I give you very practical strategies. I really help you to get it all sorted. And I don't muck around talking about myself for 20 minutes at the start of my webinars. We get straight into it because I always have lots to share. So that's tashcorbin.com/memberships, plural. And of course, if you can't remember that link, just go to the show notes from today's episode, which is tashcorbin.com/135. And that's it for this 3rd day of Tashmas. Until next time, gorgeous, I cannot wait to see you shine. I've been Tash Corbin. You've been a fabulous listener, and come and share your #podcast over in the Heart-Centered Soul-Driven Entrepreneurs Facebook group. Bye for now.